here all day. There were a couple of the Rhode Island folks here all day operating. It was awesome.
Microphone's unmuted.
Safe driving mode. Are you?
Okay, take it easy, guys.
Yeah, see you, Bob.
Oh, we're gonna leave meeting.
Thanks for hosting us a few days ago. It was great.
I'm so glad
Hi,
you were here.
guys.
Bye for now.
Hi
Hey,
guys,
Bob.
this is MM0TMZ in Ardrossan. Can you hear us?
Hey, we hear you.
Great stuff. Good to see you. How's it going?
Do we have a count on the cues? Joe?
Yeah.
Joe's gonna tell me how many we've worked.
Let me get that on.
65 since we started at 9,
Yes, probably.
about 38 minutes ago.
Your video is stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll look forward to working more of you. Bye for now.
Hey, Tim, it was interesting to look at the spectrum of that replica transmitter. It occupies about 10 kilohertz at the bottom of the band with key clicks and who knows what else.
Well, it's only going to be on tonight, so.
Yeah.
And,
It sounded great, but it sounded great, but it didn't look very good on the
Okay.
screen.
You're on.
I don't see W2AN on the skimmers, so maybe the skimmers had trouble with it.
Well, they didn't send an appropriate message to ever be skimmed. That's why, because you just send CQ and they never did.
Okay.
Each message was initiated with a series of V's. They never planned to, nor did they ever send CQ, so they never got spotted.
Okay.
But they did get spotted manually by me and by G4PIQ and by one or two others, but then they went away.
That's great.
Cool. Quite a lot of them on. I don't think we can speak to them.
Well, we're about 13 minutes away.
Okay. So you might be better than
I
me.
don't know what we can do.
Oh,
There they are. Tony's got it going.
What's happening in the picture?
Don't know. Beyond me.
Hello guys, this is Tony. Can you hear us? We're having some audio problems.
Tony, it's 5 and 9. Very nice copy.
5 and 9, fantastic. I've got Steve Thomas, the RSTV's general manager here, wants to say hello.
Hello there. Hello, Tim. I see you. And Bob there as well, hopefully. And we're on the beach here at Ardrossan. It is colder here than it is with you, where you are, I think.
Well, thanks so much for coming on tonight with us and braving the cold over there.
Well, it's
Oh, yeah,
appropriate.
well, we
It's
tried.
appropriate.
We're working some American stations, just not W1AW, I don't think. Is Bob still on?
Bob had to step away. I think there's activities going on, but W1AW is, I believe, on 1816, but I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll give it another go then. We are operating on the beach, so it's a little basic here, that's to say the least.
Quite appropriate.
We haven't got the K3LR station here, that's for sure.
That's exactly how it was 100 years ago, so it's appropriate.
Yeah, absolutely. I've also got, who's here? I've got the president with me as well. So Stuart's here, the RSGB president.
Hi, Stuart.
See me properly.
There we go. He's got a very fetching hat on.
A Scottish hat.
I keep saying
against the
it
Scottish temperature.
is cold here.
Yeah.
So anyway, the W1AW people were on just now, but they've just stepped away.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
well, they've tried to warm up by having a wee nip of whiskey. Hasn't worked though.
anyway, thank you for trying.
Hi, Tony. It's Bob at W1AW.
Bob, where are you?
How are you?
It's Steve.
Hi, Steve. How you doing?
I'm all right, although I'm cold.
It looks
Oh.
cold there.
We are on the beach here at Ardrossan. I've got Stuart, the president, with me,
You
and we've
all
got
are nuts.
Len, one of the board members here.
Hi, Len.
Tony, one of the regional reps. We're using his phone, that's why it says Tony. And then there's all the guys here in the van. There we go. That's it. It's really happening. And if I walk around the corner here, so this is the CW station that we were just trying to contact you with. There we go. So that's Barry in there, and that's where he was doing the CW from. W1AW on Zoom. There we go. So that's Barry that's been trying to contact you.
It's nice to see you, Barry. Thanks for trying. We may.
We have David's call sign, and we tried to reply, but obviously you didn't hear us.
We don't. We have weak ears, I think, when it came to hearing you. So I'm sorry we missed you, but we just worked G6XX.
That's Nick Dotterell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when we were calling David's call sign, we had other W's and K stations calling us.
We could hear that. We could hear that too, and that's how we knew we weren't hearing you.
Yeah, but thanks for the try anyway.
Oh, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the try, and we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We're working a nice pilot right now.
Okay, that's great. Okay, thanks very much, Bob. 7-3.
Yeah, you're doing it from the comfort, Bob. Right? From the warmth and the comfort, right? Remember that. But what I can say is if I point the camera over that way, I think, am I pointing in the right direction for exactly where the location was? Bob, just point over there.
That's amazing.
That's actually the location, the real location. So we're about, what, 100 meters away from it, something like that.
Wow.
But that's it. This is as close as we could get, really.
Well,
But it is damn cold. Have I mentioned that it's damn cold?
so Steve, a few minutes ago, a fellow by the name of Paul Godley Littlefield stopped by the station.
Yeah.
Paul Godley Littlefield stopped by and to share with us his grandfather's logs
There we go.
from Ardrossan.
So the grandson stopped by
Oh,
to the station just now.
Cool. Did Bruce come along?
He did. He came along, and it was a delightful visit. He was with his wife, and they enjoyed a day in Connecticut, visiting all of the special events.
Oh, that's good.
Excellent.
So we've got a gift to send them. We've got a quaich to send them. And I sent them over a couple of spare Radcoms that I got from HQ as well.
They'll love that. They'll love that.
And good to see you as well, Tim. We worked you okay. Good signal here in Ardrossan.
So is that Santa Claus there in Ardrossan?
Yeah, it was.
So I have a question. Is the RSGB plaque still there in Ardrossan, or has it gone missing?
RSGB flag for, I don't know, there's a banner around the corner.
No, not the flag, the plaque.
The plaque is still there, yeah, absolutely,
Oh,
yeah. we've got a banner up as well. You know, Bob will understand. We're never short on PR if we need it. You know,
No.
you know the way it works. You know the way it works, Bob. It's got to be done.
That's how you roll.
Anyway, these guys have been looking after us, feeding us whiskey and mince pies this evening. That's the way it works. And you know I'll turn up if there's drink or food involved. That's it. I'm there. Yeah, there we go.
You guys have whiskey and we have Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, I think we win, right?
You win. You always
think so.
win.
I
You
think so.
always win.
It's only fair because Paul Godley was fed whiskey 100 years ago as well. I don't believe he had any mince pies though.
No.
There we go. Let's see what's happening on the station. Let's see what we can. If I point this in here.
Yeah. We're listening to the next station who's taken over, Golf Bravo 2 Zulu Echo. That's Rob, Golf Mike 3 Yankee Tango Sierra. And Rob has been on this frequency, but I think he's maybe moving. No, that's him. That's him.
Well, we'll keep this running, but we'll catch you all in a little bit. And please stay warm and safe in our Drawson as we all stay in our nice warm stations tonight.
Hey,
Okay.
we can
Okay,
stay
we'll
we
do
can
that.
stay safe. I'm not sure we can do the warm bit. All right.
It was nice to see you, Steve.
It is better. At lunchtime today, it was pouring with rain as well. So, but it stopped raining now, so it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't water the whiskey down as you drink it. It's fine. Excellent. All right. We'll catch you later. See you guys. Where's Tony gone? That's your phone. Thank
Okay.
you very much. Well done.
Okay, guys, we'll say goodbye for now and call you later. Cheers for now.
Okay, Tony, over here.
Frank, we just picked off Isle of Man. The log looks like a who's who. There's Chip. It's like thunder. It's like Hotel Zero.
Well, believe it or not, Bob, I visited the Isle of Man about a half a dozen times.
Have you operated from there before, Frank?
Oh, I operated in a CQ Worldwide contest.
Yeah, that's right.
Golf Delta 5 Bravo Tango United.
This is W2RCA with the Transatlantic Re-enactment. Come on, buddy.
And there you have it.
That was an appropriate little message added to the end.
Yes. Yeah, John worked very hard on that, Frank, and I think it came out very nice. And the frequency goes nuts.
Yeah.
Nice job, guys.
It's done.
Everyone had fun.
That's good. So let me give you your certificate. Let me give you your key. Do you have a pair of dikes? Because I gotta disconnect.
Very nice, Jim.
They're on the floor, they're behind the chair. Chair, floor, there's one of everything.
Oh, yeah.
They're dikes, they're red handle,
Well, these are needle nose.
another one is red handle. Red or
Oh, well, yeah, I can use these.
orange.
Yeah.
Great job, Chip.
This plug. Apologize for the mistakes, but then again, they might have made some too.
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
Here's the.
Okay, we're here.
Oh, that's something.
Nice job, Chip.
Nice job. Nice job, everybody, especially John, who was at the key. And you can understand why it's much easier to use a paddle.
That's not what they had.
Yeah, that's not what they had, John points out. And Tom got on and was running stations for about 45 minutes ahead of the transmission. And we definitely made it over to Scotland. And I am now going to send the copy of the text onto our mailing list, and I'll be back in a second.
Okay, Chip.
What key was John using? I couldn't quite see. Is that J38?
Well, he had 3 keys that he used. So I'm not sure exactly the model number. But I can tell you that they were purchased at DX Engineering last week.
Good deal. That's a good order.
How are you?
Probably not a J38.
Frank, I think we can say that 160 is in fine shape tonight. I see our skimmers are hearing OH0Z. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
I'm going to ask Tom to get on here and say hello. Tom did a great job here, and we really appreciate his offering station and the tremendous job he did tonight. So I'm going to get out of the way and let Tom sit down.
Sir.
Hello, hello. Hey, Frank.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
hi, Tom.
I am good. Hey, Tim. I see a bunch of familiar faces. All kinds of familiar faces. The most fun I had tonight was getting both these gentlemen lost on the way in.
So Tom,
It was really-
I assume that was you on the key when I worked W2RCA before the event?
Yep, that was me. But it was really, really foggy here right as they arrived after sunset, and it was dark, and I guess I didn't give good enough instructions because they got lost in the woods. So,
Of course we got lost in the woods.
but anyhow, that seemed to go good. I had fun working the guys before before 9:45 or whenever it was, they took over. So it was fun. Worked a bunch of English stations and a couple from Scotland, and there were some decent European signals actually.
Yeah, the
So
band's
the
in pretty
question
good.
is, guys, did our Drossen hear us?
160 is in good shape tonight. Better than it was in the
Yeah.
60 Worldwide CW.
Yeah, I agree.
So-
That's nice.
Tony, did you,
So-
yeah, Drossen guys are trying to connect. There we go. No audio, Tony. Hopefully they heard the K1KI signal over there.
So Tim, again, thanks for all your help.
Great job, John. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know if it was a great job, but anyway, they probably weren't perfect operators either. My fist is rusty despite the practicing that I did. When you finally get to the moment, you start getting nervous. Anyway, but it was good, and we used all three keys, and Tom just got his, and the other two, we'll see what we can do with those. And when you figure you worked about 50 stations?
No, about 80.
80. Yeah, I mean the
Quite a
band was
few.
hot.
Yep.
Well, Tom knows how to run 'em.
Yeah, he attracts the heat.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
So are we still standing by for our Drossen?
Yeah, Tony was trying to get his audio hooked up. I'm sure they're trying to come back on. I see him, but we don't hear anything just yet, Chip.
Okay, I sent the attached copy of the transmission to the mailing list.
That's great.
And that will be posted probably on Monday, you think, John, on the website?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we'll try to get it up on Monday on the RCA website, along with the certificate download.
Exactly. Yeah. We might be able to get that up tomorrow. It depends on if I can get Don or Amy to post it, but. So this was fun.
Yeah, it was.
And Tom lives in the middle of nowhere, and that is not an exaggeration. You got to go through 2 acres or 4 acres of farmer's field before you even get close to where he is. And then we had an interesting neighbor that later on he tells me, well, that's our crazy neighbor. Well, he scared the, I don't know what out of my wife.
Keeps out the riffraff, you know.
Yeah, keep the riffraff out, right? Must be all that RF gets to his brain.
I don't know. Never had a trick or treater.
So we'll stand by a couple more minutes here and see if those folks can get their audio up.
Yeah, I'm sure Tony's working on it.
Okay. So Tom worked, I'm not sure how far west you worked. I think we certainly get down to Texas, that region.
There's a lot.
And we worked into Sweden. Is that the farthest east?
Are
No,
you
worked in
really?
Russia.
Russia, yeah.
Yeah.
Any well, we worked Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
No South America, I don't think.
and no West Coast, right?
Yeah, no West Coast.
I don't think so. There's K5UR in Arkansas.
Yeah, K5UR. Yeah.
I think there were a bunch of 9s. I don't remember very many 0s.
You had KL0S.
Yeah, but he was in Virginia. I
Yeah.
think. I know.
Yeah, KL0S Virginia.
Yeah. Not Alaska.
Not Alaska. Dino's a great guy, though.
Yep.
He's in January QST. Saw his picture there. January QST came today.
Hmm.
I haven't got my December issue yet.
Well, our call sign ambiguity is nowhere near as bad as it was in 1921 when you didn't know which country you were working.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you doing? I think the loudest English, the two loudest signals were RU1A and G6XX.
Well, I'm sure money was not running legal power.
Neither one, maybe.
But I understand.
Who's taking
Tells.
ZT?
-3.
What were they running in power in 21?
Sorry?
What power were they running in 1921?
With one VCG,
Yeah,
990 watts.
really? Okay.
Tim, do you know if W2AN was able to get back on? Our friends at W2AN on here?
I listened for several hours. They never returned.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
But they-
300 heard them on 809.
They sounded great while they were on. And they did get spotted by a station in England,
Oh, great.
G4PIQ.
Yeah, they had quite a interesting chirp to them.
And if you had a spectrum analyzer, they occupied the bottom 10 kilohertz of the band.
I won't tell Riley if you won't.
No. Appropriate for a 1921 transmitter.
Right, exactly.
I don't think it was actually key clicks. I think what was going on is when they keyed the oscillator, it quickly drifted about 8 kilohertz in a tiny fraction of a Morse element and then landed on its true operating frequency. And then when you let go of the key, it quickly drifted back down. That's what it looked
Wow.
like on the spectrum analyzer.
Maybe it was a radar signal, Frank.
But I'll tell you, it sounded great.
Yep.
Easy to find when you heard them.
Well, easy to find if you had an analyzer, because the way I found them, I had my spectrum analyzer running, and you could see this rather unusual looking spectrum down the bottom of the band. Rather than on, they were not on 1821, they were on 1808. But it was real easy to figure out that it wasn't a normal ham signal down there.
20 earlier.
Why were they off frequency so much?
I heard them on 1809.
Like I said, I don't think
Wow.
I didn't see a crystal.
Didn't
Yeah,
matter.
thanks for that. Thanks for that, Frank. We were rather surprised they weren't on 21.
Well, I think it was their intent to be there, but it didn't matter. I mean,
Yeah.
if you knew what you're doing on 160, you're not going to have any trouble finding them. Maybe if you were in Europe, it'd be a problem, but in the US, they were strong.
Yeah.
Just as strong as W2RCA and W1AW. And
You know, we didn't work W1AW.
We heard the pilot.
You want to get on and work them?
Pleasure is all yours.
This is W2RCA standing by for Scotland.
They didn't send you an email, did they?
No. I asked them to, but they didn't. So Tony's trying to set up their audio on the Zoom. He's having a problem with it.
I mean, he's trying to get on the Zoom.
Yeah, he's not on the Zoom, but he might be on the Zoom in a minute.
Okay.
Well, maybe
That's
that's
what we're waiting
maybe that Scotch whiskey has gotten to them.
is after midnight there.
Oh, yeah.
Well after
Go
midnight.
ahead.
It is 3 a.m. It's past 3 a.m.
And this, can you, as uncomfortable as they are, can you imagine Godley in that tent? And he was there until sunrise.
Yeah, no.
They didn't pay him enough.
And I never saw a picture of a heater or any talk of a heater.
That was the whiskey.
Yeah, probably. Of course, that's a lifestyle, doesn't work at all. You're gonna get right in the middle of everything.
That's okay.
More important.
You found the warm spot a minute ago in the back of my back.
What are you doing?
Well, we couldn't have done it without your station.
We've got 2 friendly cats here in the shack and we're enjoying them. We also discovered that real contesters drink Diet Dr. Pepper.
What do you think?
I think I gotta get my coach speed up to 35 words a minute, is what I think.
Thinks it's time for dinner.
It's easier to copy than it is to send.
How's he doing there, Tim?
Well, there might not be any sunspots, but take a look at that waterfall. That's 10 meters at
That's amazing.
a quarter after 10 at night. And he's working stations all over the place on a dead band.
What is he using? One of the notes?
No,
Oh,
10-meter contest is,
see, oh, on CW.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, this is the minor sporadic E season, so that's probably what it is.
Yeah, that it's
Texas.
one of the grow lamps from the neighbors. Hello, Tony. We're waiting for you, our friend.
But Frank's station, you kind of open the band with your big antenna. It's got like, what, 8 elements at 200 feet or something.
At 10 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a pan of Tim Station right now.
It looks great.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, well, I've been there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been there. It's an amazing place.
I like all the
You
right
know-
angles.
Even more amazing is the antenna farm.
Beautiful.
Another 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, because at some point, this man's got to go to bed. This man's got to go to bed. That man's got to go to bed.
Well, I don't have to do anything tomorrow, so I'm going to take advantage of that leisure.
I still think you should get a motel room. I think you're crazy to drive back tonight.
You going to Boston or you going to Hampshire?
I'm going to, yeah, I'm not going to drive up to.
But I don't know what the facility's like.
It's not bad.
Oh,
It's 69 now.
oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that fog is long gone.
So the storm hits up.
No, we're still in the warm part. Still,
Just the eye of the storm.
rare thunderstorm warning. Oh, it'll find you on the way home.
You really should take a motel trip.
Sorry?
You really should stay overnight. It's not a good idea.
No, I'm okay.
You told me your night vision was next.
I'm all right with it as long as
As long as there's no
there's no
traffic.
traffic stopped on the Mass Pike. That drives me nuts.
So we're right here.
Yeah.
So we've got some rain coming in about
Yeah,
15, 20 minutes. And it'll follow you home.
yeah, it will.
Lucky me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Wicked Witch of the West. Follow me home.
Yeah.
should break down, John.
Yeah, I think so. Is your car open?
Yeah, let me.
Okay.
sign off here.
Everybody's antennas survived the winds today, at least those of us out a little further west.
Still coming.
Yeah, we actually have a front coming through that's going to go through K1KI in about 20 minutes. We're going to sign off, and we hope to pick up with Tony a little bit later, and wish everyone a great night. Thank you for your patience. And it was a tremendously fun event. We hope you had a good time. Thanks for helping.
Thanks for everybody participating.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you all for doing that. It was great.
73.
73.
73, guys. Thank you.
See you in 100 years.
Not me.
See you in 100. See you in 100 years.
Who's at the key at the station right now?
Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off. Congratulations, everybody. Fantastic effort. 73.
73, Frank.
Good night, 73.
Thanks, Frank. Take it easy. 7-3.
7-3, Frank.
Thanks again, Bob, for this week. Bye-bye.
Bob, I guess we're still trying, not giving up hope on Tony coming back to confirm they got the message.
See if there's some, like a headphone setting or something in menu.
I'm being asked to look up menu settings in the Elecraft. I'll be back.
Hey, Tim, did you have a lot of wind at your QTH today? We had 60-knot winds here on Catawba Island this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. It was really bad.
Any damage?
No. This stuff is engineered to take over 100 miles an hour.
All right, good. Yeah, no damage here either. Some trees down and stuff, but nothing at my QTH.
Trees come and go, but the towers and the antennas stay up.
Yeah.
Jeff, I guess they blew a plate choke at W2AN. That's what's on the wire, that the replica transmitter.
That's not good.
No. But I think they'll have a story to tell.
Now it's up to somebody to come up with a way of working around that.
Well, that's it. You got to play the hand you dealt, right?
Yeah, right. Got to cobble something in there real quick.
A3UA operating CW. It's so quiet.
It was easy to work K3 UA when you can see where his monitor's at, where his radio's at.
I think I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. 7-3, WHGNM.
Good night. Good night.
Well, we were hoping that Tony would come back in here from Androssen, but no luck so far. I even wore my lucky green shirt. So we're going to hang in for a few more minutes And hopefully Tony will appear and say that they copied the message. That's what we're looking for. So continue to stand by, and I'll send you back to the K3UA 10-meter show.
Good night.
Well, nothing from Scotland. And so they may be having internet troubles over there, not sure. But I think it's probably time to QRT and get back to 160. And so I hope all of you enjoyed this evening and that you had a great time. And we are going